Hello, it's me, the Planet Tree. Today, I'm making a video on how to deliver. Specifically, the job Bayfront deliveries, which I have shown in the previous video. Because honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if most players, new players to be specific, you old ones probably should know, or else you'd be dumb. But new players, they got an excuse. So, we're gonna be heading there now. This is the way from the. Don't drive like me, by the way. This is illegal, but there's no cops on, so I don't care. If there's cops on, you should drive legally, and if there's not, well, I'll leave it up to your discretion. So we're gonna make our way over to Nomad Key, which is the place, the island, the furthest island, which you gotta cross Delfino Island, whatever you call this place. I don't know. I'm driving over there. It should be open. It opens at either 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. and it's 7 a.m. So we're gonna do one full load of packages. See, I'm not the best driver, but I'm better than anybody here. It seems this game has been getting a lot of new people, because yesterday we hit, I think, 70 people. That's the most I've ever seen on this game. Ever. I don't know what I'm doing. Would just be a genius. An IQ too high. Yeah, sure, whatever. But this is how you get to the package place. You gotta just cross that bridge, and you can see that bridge pretty easily from Delfino to spawn there. That's also where you get your free car. Just probably the most important thing you're gonna need to get here, because running here can be a pain. Oh my god, oh my god. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I driving like this? So as you can see, there's actually another guy here, which is pretty surprising. Didn't expect anybody to be here. But at least he knows what he's here for. I just need to make sure there's nothing but fun. You can move it there. Alright. Now that we've got that, good. We gotta clock in. That's gonna be cool. Alright. So let's have our trunk unlocked. You gotta get 20, which does take a while. And usually what I do is I like to do them by area. So first I'd probably start with Delfino, because I don't think he can deliver on here. I'm getting a lot of Leesburg, which is nice. It is nice to have them all in one area. Main Street. It's a little long, but it's okay. You don't want to get an extra, because if I remember correctly, you don't get extra money for doing that unless you come all the way back. So we're just gonna fill up the car. You could if you want, but there's no real benefit, you know. It's like it's whatever. So only 6 more. It does take a while to fill it all up, to be honest. Hopefully my car's not blocking myself, not shooting myself in the foot. Just have this open just in case. It shouldn't be too hard for me to get out of here. Alright, just one more. Okay, we will be doing Delfino first. That was the plan anyways, but you know. Alright, let's get going. Let's see how he's on. This is a cop. He's doing some normal work. That's good. Alright. So we still don't have to worry about driving normally. And you don't really have to in this island, to be fair. Let me just make sure Crystal Key is not here. Okay, 2,194. And I don't think you can deliver to the sheriff's office, so we're good. But I need to go to 1309, which would be all the way down there. Right there. Which is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Well, let's go make our way over. If I remember correctly, that is the bar. But I'm not sure. Let's get going. I probably won't deliver all my packages. I'm just gonna show you guys where they all are. So here we've got two areas. We've got the 1301s and the evens and the odds. I don't know why they're mixing like that, but we got to go over here to this house. And it should be right there. Yep. So now we've done that. That's 1398, I'm pretty sure. Not sure about that one. That one's a little odd. But now, do you have anything else here? 13. We're not going to do any of these but if you were to do those, they would be there and there. So now we're going to go head over to the other place that you have to deliver to on Delfino. And that would be the motel. That's what I call it, because it looks like a motel. But I think it's just terrible apartments, whatever. But anybody can buy them. They're tier 1 apartments. So, it's good. And apartments let you spawn somewhere when you join the game. Just, oh, that guy flipped. That's why you don't drive quick in a van. Hard to turn. Do we help him? I think we do. Well, that didn't work. Well, I can't really help anymore. So I'm pretty sure you can just funnel all packages. So we got 2 packages, right? So we're just gonna take 1298 and then we deliver it here. Which is nice that you don't have to go to multiple places. And then I think I have one more, which I do. And then we deliver it there. And now Leesburg is a lot bigger, so it's a lot more difficult in my opinion. It's not letting me deliver though, which is weird. Actually, let me see if I got any from Delfino, Leesburg. I didn't happen to get any from, what is it called? Crane Point. But Crane Point is over here. And there are the big houses. Those are tier 3 houses, and they're big. Trust me, you will know they're big once you see them compared to every other house in the game. But if you were to get tier 3 houses, you should probably be a civilian, not a criminal. Because they're not good for hostage situations, holdouts, all that fun criminal stuff. But if you want a nice house, you want to have a RP scene where you get to have friends over or something, that would be nice. Those are a lot bigger. This is Frame Point. So you're going to ignore it because you do not have any packages. But if you were, you would go up to the house number you have and you would put the package there. Simple as. Alright, I should probably see where I need to deliver. Let me see actually what's closest. That's what I should be doing. So we got 224. So let's see if we have any 2s. 220. Take that. We don't see any other ones. So 220 is... Ooh, where is 220? 220 is all the way over there. So I guess we'll go over there. And I will do one more package after this, just to show you guys the basics, basically. That's what I'm doing here. And then I'll probably end the video to do the other job of the games together. There's 2 jobs in the game, and I will be teaching you both. So 220 is, I'm just going to take a left down this road. Then it should be right there. It's 220 there. Yes. So for this one, you usually have to go inside places to deliver, which is okay. So there's that house. 208. Do we have a 208? No. So we'll go to the other side. So we have some 505s. This is interesting. I don't see any 505s. Do you see any 505s? Did it say 505? Maybe I missed one. Did I miss a frame point? I did miss a lot of frame points because they say Leesburg, which is interesting. It should say frame point, but I will have to ask the dev to fix that. So I guess I will go do one more in Leesburg, and then I will go back to frame point to show you an example. Other than that, we'll be done almost. Okay, we are at 300, so 300 is here. Is it? It is. I got $80, so that's nice. So now I gotta go all the way back to Crane Point to show you guys. So let's go back, and then I'll show you how to collect money. That's the other job you might see, parks and beaches, and they pick up trash. Not sure which one pays better though, so we'll have to do a little comparison. So I'm pretty sure I've got a lot of Crane Point, but they say Leesburg. That is very confusing. So that honestly might confuse you guys, because Leesburg is the big city, you know? That's Leesburg. That's Crane Point. But, ooh, I digress. We're at the front, which is 501. Did I have 501? Let's see. We've got 401, 505. What are 505s? We do have a 401, so we will deliver that. So basically, that's how you deliver in this game. These are the places I've been are the only places you're going to need to know when you deliver. And if you don't know, you can always check your map. Make sure you have landmarks turned on, because, you know, could be good guides. You don't need to worry about this. And these are job markers. That and that. These are jobs for other places. Not sure what that is. Oh, that's fire station. Fire station, courthouse, taxi place, but taxi place doesn't actually make any money. Or is that mailbox? Must have gone to the wrong door. But what? Oh. It's inside. Or am I missing something? Am I a fool? I might be a fool. I must be a fool. Considering I was doing it. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video because I think you get the gist of it, and I don't want to look like an idiot for however long it'll take me to find. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please comment so I know to keep making these sorts of videos. Adios.